Hey guys, Lululuma here, and welcome back to my Skies of Arcadia Legends Let's Play. Last time, all of our allies gathered at Crescent Isle to help us take on Gaussian and his armada. The skies are clear, and we've got the winds behind us. Considering we're about to enter a battle over the fate of the world, the weather is pretty good. Hurry up and give us the command to attack. My men are getting restless. This is the longest they've gone without attacking someone, and they're getting jumpy. Vice, the Primrose awaits your command. We're ready to fight. And take good care of Gilder. The Albatross 2 is ready when you are, son. Captain Vice, we're ready for some action. We've got a personal score to settle with the Armada. Captain Gilder, we'll take care of the Claudia while you're gone. We'll try and get her back to you in one piece. The Ironclad isn't much of a warship, but it's the most maneuverable ship in the fleet. We're also hoping that they underestimate us. And don't worry about a thing, Vice. The Tinku and the rest of the Yakutoman Navy are right behind you. This is gonna be good. Boy, let's get moving. The harpoon cannon is ready for action. Vice, the Delphinus is ready when you are. You're gonna want to go ahead and pick. Let's make history here. This day will always be remembered. How it's remembered is up to us, right here, right now. Let's make history. Ooh, the Hydra got an upgrade. Look at this thing, it looks insane. Dang, they have a Dark Delphinus. My first stop is Nasser. Since we've already destroyed Nazrad, they will beg for mercy, especially after what we did to Valua. My lord, shall I accompany you? It's not necessary. If any countries resist, I shall destroy them with the reins. I need you here to defend Solstice and to command Zelos to rain down on our enemies. Yes. A wise decision. My lord, an unknown fleet of ships is heading this way at attack speed. I can't identify the fleet, but leading the charge is the Delphinus. So, the air pirates have come to challenge me. It saves me the trouble of hunting them down. I shall purge the skies of their kind forever. Lord Gaussian, perhaps I should go as well? No, we cannot lose Solstice. Return at once. Do not worry, the Hydra will dispose of them. Air pirates, it will rain today indeed. The skies shall weep with your blood. All ships, full speed ahead. Destroy the air pirates. Destroy every last one of them. The Armada is closing in fast. Alright, battle stations. This is it. Alright, I probably should have expected it, but I honestly didn't. We are definitely in a little ship battle here. We are probably not going to struggle with it very much. Like I said, the Delphinus is just crazy overpowered, but of course we're going to go ahead and buff ourselves with the Uppo Wax. This is a magic ship, so it says, but I really don't think that it will do a lot of damage to us. It will definitely get the opportunity to at least unleash one attack, but I feel like we'll be fine. I've really done a great job of making sure we have every buff possible with an already overpowered ship, so I'm not too worried about it. I am really looking forward to getting rid of Gilder. No offense to him, but I want Enrique back, so hopefully we can get him back after these ship battles, because I really miss the guy. It literally did 0 damage to us. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. This is just embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Okay, at least did a little damage to us. I was really worried for this thing for a second. I thought it was literally gonna do nothing to us. And like that, this thing is down. It really was just an embarrassing fight right there. My goodness gracious. We've broken their front line, but reinforcements are closing in fast. Galcian, I'm coming for you. Infidels. We will not let you pass here. You will get no closer to Lord Galcian. All hands to battle stations. Do whatever you have to do. Just make sure they don't get past us. There's not too much that I'm gonna do different in this beginning turn. I only have so many spirit points. I guess I could use Urala, but it feels so disrespectful at this point. I don't even think Dark Delphinus is gonna do anything to us, but I will give it the benefit of the doubt and at least buff myself with my Apoax and whip out my Spirit Grease. Yeah, look at that. 6,500. That's nothing at this point in the game. We've got this in the bag. We're gonna absolutely crush him. Galcian, this is your armada. This is what I'm supposed to fear. Come on now. And he missed. That sucks. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, I'm pretty sure we'll have them in this round. I'm just gonna go ahead and have Ica and Vice use the X cannons themselves. Just in case Vice misses, you know, it does happen. We've had a few rounds where we've like set ourselves up and we didn't even need to worry. Look at them go down. My lord, the air pirates have broken our lines. The Delphinus is headed straight for us. Well done, Vice. You shall live long enough to feel the destructive power of the Hydra. All cannons, fire on the Delphinus. And there's an enemy ship ahead. It's huge. No, it can't be. Enrique, you know the ship? It's called the Hydra. It was dubbed the Flying Fortress. Galcian must have had his own men complete it. My mother wanted its production stopped because of its magnitude. Why? Wasn't it big enough? Galcian must be in there. This battle won't be over until we destroy that thing. Alright, Galcian, it ends now. It's finally time to face Galcian. Alright everyone, I'm counting on you. Alright, there was a ton of yellow squares. I actually feel like this fight might give us a little bit of a run for our money. I did put our healing at the end, so I'm hoping that doesn't absolutely wreck us right here, but I'm hoping the Oppo Wax, since it improves your defense as well as your attack, that will be okay. We shall see. Okay, just 2,100 on the first one, but that wasn't a yellow turn. Also, when we were in here, we got the option to start with our Moonstone Cannon, but like we don't have enough spirit points, so that was extra rude. I also didn't use Urala. That might have been a mistake, but we shall see here. Oh, okay, 4,500? What is that? Do we really need to be worried about that? We didn't even get off our evasive action. Come on now. This game had me worried for nothing, guys. Alright, well, we definitely should have used Urala. That was a complete waste of her turn. We are getting the option to use the Moonstone Cannon while having enough spirit points to use it. Total shame that we still can't use Urala. It was an option between using Urala or using the Moonstone Cannon, but I still think we're going to be able to deal some pretty decent damage here. At least we've got the Oppo Axe and we're buffed. 69,000. Wow. I think that was what the number was. I went by so fast I couldn't quite read it fast enough. And he's just using some sub-cannons. Honestly, I was kind of afraid of this thing, but I think we'll be okay through this fight. We're just gonna chip away at him and, you know, just keep an eye on our health. But, like, look at this. This is nothing. We're freaking breezing through this. No problem whatsoever. Let's see how Ica does here on her damage. Even Ica's doing some decent damage there. 1,500. Oh, Hydra Ray. Okay. Yeah, this isn't as terrifying as I thought it would be. A little bit of a letdown, I won't lie. We got that really epic dialogue and build-up. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised because we've been saying for quite a long time that the Delphinus is just insanely overpowered. But I was really, really hoping that we wouldn't be let down here. I may have spoken too soon because all of the attacks we've been getting so far have been yellow. He now has 2 red squares this turn. I'm really, really hoping we don't regret this, but we're about to find out right now with the Hydra Launcher. Okay, 8,200, we've got this. Perfect, so I'm not gonna regret my decision to just absolutely wallop on this guy. I used like literally every attack I could possibly squeeze in there, so I'm really looking forward to seeing the absolute carnage we unleash on this guy. Oh, he's guarding. That sucks. And we are fortunate enough to be able to heal up at the end while attacking him some more. Oh no, Ica missed. Well, we're topped off at least. I'm not sure which one of these is better, but I don't think it really matters, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the lower hole, and it was the better one. All right, I chose to go ahead and go with your Rala to just get all our spirit points up. We're again lacking in attack power just because of a lack of spirit points, so this turn is going to be a little bit of a bust, but fortunately we picked the better option there, and we won't have to worry about taking too much damage this turn. Wait, isn't your Rala supposed to top off your spirit points? Is our cap so high that your Rala is not able to fill the spirit points? I've never seen that before. I don't think I've ever... Have you guys ever seen that before? Maybe somebody has, but I thought your Rala maxed out the spirit points. Oh, he heals himself? Go away. Don't heal yourself. Come on now. Oh, that's a sick shot. Love it. What in the Transformer are you doing right now? Stop that. Oh, did we break his ship? Look, the ship's hull fell away, and there's a giant cannon coming out. Uh-oh, it looks like Gaussian's getting serious now. All right, everyone, it's now or never. We would never be so lucky as to, like, make some of his ship fall away. Of course, it's us getting absolutely wrecked. Everybody is going all out on this turn. I'm going to go for as much damage as I possibly can. And hopefully, he doesn't unleash too much on us with that cannon. I'm really not entirely sure if I'm worried about it, though, because, like, we're just chipping away at him. Oh, he took less damage there. Did you guys see that? We did almost 3 times as much damage last time we used that. Interesting. I guess he's more defensive now that he's lost some of his hull, which doesn't really make sense if you think about it. Oh, you know what we might have lost is our Oppo Wax. I didn't even think about that. Oh no. Oh, I'm starting to think we did lose our Oppo Wax. Hopefully that's not the case. That would be unfortunate. Oh, look at all those misses right there. No. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, and here comes the Hydra Cannon. This is giving DeLoco. I wonder if DeLoco had a lot to do with this little cannon here. Ooh, that's putting our Moonstone Cannon to shame. But it didn't do too much damage to us, so we're okay at least. Our Moonstone Cannon is still doing more damage. Alright, at least make sure we're healing up this turn. I think Fina's attack carried over into this round as well because she was using the sub-cannon. Yeah, she was. Okay, perfect. So she did get to do a little bit more damage to him. What's interesting is she was not able to use the Oppo Wax in the same turn as the sub-cannon, which I found really fascinating. Makes sense, it's taking up her grid square, but it just like didn't cross my mind. So I was like very confused when it was forcing me into a different slot. So, a little cool thing to not notice until now. There we go, and we've got our Oppo Wax on us again, so hopefully Vice and Ica can start chipping away, and Gaussian will not be able to chip away so much at us, because it was a little hardy last turn, and we don't really have a great turn as far as us getting to attack him this time. A lot of the squares were not to our advantage, unfortunately. Ooh, and he missed. Oh no, the X-Cannon was lost. That's okay, at least Ica connected. We got to do some damage there. Let's go ahead and attack the enemy's hole because we're just not having a good time here. Alright, we are getting the option to use the Moonstone Cannon. Unfortunately, he's getting to use his Hydra Cannon first. I didn't heal this turn, so hopefully that doesn't bite me in the butt. Hopefully it's not one of those fights where like the longer it goes on, the more damage he gets to do to you. That'd be very unfortunate. That does happen quite a bit, honestly, in this game, so let's find out here. Oh, he did do a little bit more damage to us. Okay, so the longer this fight goes on, the more damage you're going to take. Fortunately, we're shooting our Moonstone Cannon right back at him. I wonder if he's getting stronger as the fight goes on. We definitely have our Oppo Wax on us this time, so we'll also have to see our numbers and see if he's genuinely getting tougher as the fight goes on, or if it was just a loss of our buffs there. Oh my goodness, we obliterated him. Don't forget your Oppo Wax. It is so important, apparently. The enemy ship has been severely damaged and is trying to flee from battle. Gaussian's trying to run away? We can't let him escape. We've got to go after him. All right, I give up. How is that thing still flying? Vice, they're getting away. All right, looks like we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. All right, everyone, prepare to board the Hydra. We're gonna take the fight to Gaussian, face to face. Oh my goodness, don't hit us. Oh, that looked so cool. Oh, and I think this is the opportunity to go ahead and swap Enrique and Gilder for each other. Vice, I'll be waiting here. I've brought plenty of medicines and healing crystals with me, so if you get wounded, just let me know and I'll take care of you. Oh no! Enrique, you should come with me. Alright, so it seems like Enrique will not be joining us. Very unfortunate. I had to double check on the internet and make sure. But a bit unfortunate. I was really hoping to have him come fight Gaussian with us. I'm kind of bummed. Honestly, I feel like if I hadn't grinded a ton, Gilder and Enrique would be at about the same power level, but because we did spend so much time working towards Vice the Legend, of course, Enrique is now much stronger than Gilder would be at this point in the game, but Gilder's a pretty cool dude, so I'm not too terribly bummed about bringing him along. Now, most of the enemies that we are going to be facing in here are going to be ones that we've seen throughout the game with a little bit of a buff, particularly, oh my goodness, I cannot talk. But particularly coming from Valua, like we've seen these mages when we were trying to make our escape from Valua and we were on the Great Wall or Grand Fortress or whatever it was called. I get so mixed up as time goes on. I have the memory of a freaking biscuit. Anywho's, we've seen these guys before, as well as the defenders on the train when we were rescuing Athena. So there is going to definitely be a lot of magic coming from the sorcerers, including insta-death spells, so you do want to be mindful of that and possibly a Delta Shield. The defenders here are more annoying, mostly just because of their counter stance, but just Vice is ripping through everything. He does not care. Alright, we can continue making our way in through here. I really like going through the Hydra, honestly. It's kind of like a shorter, very linear, honestly, dungeon, but I do really enjoy just getting to see everything. I feel like this is DeLoco's last work for sure. So as much as he was an absolute nuisance, it's still pretty cool to see. Of course, nothing's going to be thrown at us that's too hard, but there is quite a few enemies that are really tough in here in the sense that they just take a while to get down. So that's always interesting, but I don't feel like anything will truly take you out. I might get a little bit turned around in here though, because there is a ton of ladders and poles. As you can see, this game is really showing up with its ladders and poles, a lot like it did in the early game. So it's kind of interesting. I like it. Pretty cool that we get to explore this. I was honestly, the first time I played this, I was really just expecting to walk in and be right at Gaussian's fight. So the fact that we don't end up there is pretty awesome. And you can actually see that the fight is going on around us, which is awesome. I don't see any ships, but there are ships that are out there. Oh yeah, you can see one there. I just had a bad angle. But you can see the ships out there, so they are fighting while we're just wandering around. Sorry guys, I gotta get my chests with my cannons and my moonberries, which reminds me I should probably check. We actually got a lot of stuff in the last ship battle that would totally be an upgrade for us. I think we want to go ahead. Oh gosh. There's a way across too. Hold on, I'm gonna go across real quick and make sure we're not leaving behind any chests, but there's quite a few ladders and stuff. Like I said, it's really easy to get turned around in here whether you want to or not. All right, we actually have a new enemy here. I think we have two new enemies. We have the Marauder, and I can't remember what the other one is. I believe it's called Assassin, but it was called Shadow last time we fought it. It was on Crescent Isle. They do have some pretty cool moves that I hope you get to see here. The Marauder isn't too interesting, honestly, but he does have an item that he can drop for you, which is pretty cool, which is a Hydra Wing. It's always cool to get new weapons for your guys, so if you're lucky enough to get that pretty unlikely drop. Oh no, we are using magic, so hopefully Fina doesn't get silenced here. I might have had Fina's focus, but I can't remember. I was debating it while I was setting it up, but oh my goodness. Oh yes, I love seeing the Aura of Valor come into place. Also, I forgot to mention, the counter stance guy, the defender, he actually does have a chance of dropping an Aura of Valor. Again, crazy rare, but you can get it. So awesome in that regard. If you do get it, we are also actually getting status protection. I'm so worried about statuses all the time, and I keep forgetting that I've protected Fina. Fina's fine. She doesn't have to worry about nothing. Oh no, this assassin's guarding. At least it doesn't have a counter stance. That would be unfortunate, but we're not going to do that much damage to it, and I'm pretty sure I put everybody on it. Oh, look how he just teleported. That was cool. All right, just to avoid everybody taking some... Oh, these guys have a death strike. That was unfortunate. Oh, we got so lucky right there. That was like one of those insta-death attacks. Oh my goodness, I just had a heart attack. Anyways, our Rain of Swords is going off. We don't have to worry. But do worry about those assassins insta-death attacks. My goodness gracious. I think there's another enemy in this dungeon that has something similar too, which is unfortunate. There's a lot of insta-death in here. All right, and we were looking to see if there was any other chests here. No, it looks like we've been bamboozled. Both of these were empty corridors. Okay, so the only option then... This was an empty corridor, right? Yeah, okay. So our only option is to actually go ahead and head back over here. Oh, now I don't know which one I took. Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully we go down. See what I mean? You can get turned around so easy because it all looks so similar. All right, we haven't been down here though because I'm filling out new parts of the map, so that's how you're going to be able to tell. We should actually be okay because I got the jump on the sorcerers here and I did not skip Delta Shield. I am so bad about being fast enough to skip that, I swear. But these sorcerers gave us the opportunity to just guard last turn, so I was able to pull off Arena Swords and a Delta Shield, which is very nice, and just like absolutely obliterate them. Look at those numbers, look at them, and 3 of them were guarding, oh my goodness. All right, continue making our way through here, and we've received some Saccharine Crystals. I'm not going to complain about that because a healing item is pretty nice at this point. I feel like I've been forgetting to buy stuff like that at this point, just because I'm like, oh, I'll just heal up out of battle and whatever. Oh, and we got another moonberry, so we have some more moonberries to sit on, which is not bad. And then we can actually go ahead and make our way back up. There's going to be more ladders on the ship deck where I was before, so I will go ahead and just meet you guys there. Too funny, I was trying to show you guys something and I got in a random encounter, and we actually have a new enemy here, the Hydra Elite. He looks a lot like the Executioner that we faced way back in the day with Drachma. He does have a tackle that is called Death Tackle, and it will insta-kill you. He's the other insta-death guy. Also, the mages do like Attorney and Eterna. There's just a lot of insta-death in here. You really have to be mindful that, you know, that might take you out. But honestly, since we have Ica casting the Delta Shield, that really does help us negate like half of it, which is nice. Oh, we did not do good damage there. Fina's fallen off a little bit on magic damage, like I said, but Ica's also surpassed her at this point. Oh, and we've gotten Silenus. That's okay, though, because we protected ourselves. I was more worried about, like, an Eternum or an Attorney. That's okay, though. We have Gilder here who can do a decent amount of damage. Look at what he took out. I wonder if she's stronger just straight up attacking now. I don't know if we'll get to see it. I would really like to see it, so hopefully she's fast enough here. Oh, and it's not going to matter because he's going to get the critical hit. I wanted to see if Fina was doing more physical damage than magic damage. No? Not that Weveless is a super strong spell, but still. Anywho's, what I was trying to show you is that they've actually disabled one of these cannons here on the side, which I thought was really, really cool. And you can see another one smoking over there in the distance. So we have done quite a bit of decent damage to the Hydra, and I really like that it's like showing it kind of beat up. I really just love those little details, and I honestly don't expect it a lot of the time in older games like this, just to get those nice little details. All right, we are in the third little area. I think there's 4 ladders in total, but we are now in the third area. It looks like there is only the option to go down, so we will go ahead and make our way down here. I'm not too concerned with the... Oh, dang. Did we break this? We did break the... Do you think we broke this, or do you think it just wasn't finished? I'm really curious about that now. I don't feel like... Because I don't see any, like, other structural damage here, so I don't feel like we did anything else to it. I feel like they just didn't finish that bit. That's interesting. So even though his mom, Enrique, said that his mom supposedly stopped production of this, I guess Galcian started it up again and just didn't have enough time to finish the ship. So, I mean, to be fair, we did kind of, you know, send Deloco to his demise, so we probably ruined his plans to go ahead and finish that. Oh, you can actually see Solstice in the distance over there too. That's cool. I never noticed that. I really, really like that little detail. Oh my goodness. And there is a little door over here. Oh, it's another pole. Okay, well, we do have the option to actually go across this bridge here. So let's go ahead and make sure that we're not missing out on anything this way. And I actually think there's like another little sneaky door. Oh, there's 2 poles. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go down the first one. If there's a pole there, then this is like the more important one. Those assassins use a ton of magic. My goodness gracious. You get a group of them together and you're gonna really wish you Delta shielded. Fortunately, they're mostly casting Silenus, and Fina is immune to that because they're targeting her with it. But my goodness gracious, you might just want to pop a Delta shield just to save some time. Wow. Let's go ahead and check over here. Oh, there's nothing over here. Have we been bamboozled? Oh, we were bamboozled. That's funny. All right, let's go ahead and make our way back up this one and back to that other pole. Oh, we got a marksman's gun. Okay, I don't even know what dropped that, but we are definitely checking that out. Oh, okay, so he's gonna lose a lot of attack power, but he does get way better hit. Unfortunately, I'd rather have the attack power. This does remind me, though, that I actually need to upgrade the Delphinus because after all those ship battles, we actually got a ton of new stuff. So we have the Moon Torpedo. Look at all of that increase, 200 attack. Holy heck, yes, that's worth it. Oh my goodness gracious. We actually got this crystal cannon too, which is pretty interesting. It does give us 550 and it does take away a lot of our hit, but I often don't use my second cannon, so I feel like it would just be one of those fun gimmicky things to kind of just throw at it, which I'm totally willing to do. And then of course we got this moon cannon, which is going to be an upgrade. Yeah, but I only really use one. Oh, you know what else I haven't looked at in forever is like the second tab of this. I bet you we have way better stuff. Oh my god, look at that increase to dodge. Dodge goes from 17 to 43. Oh my goodness, I needed to be upgrading my ship. Yeah, so we started with 17% dodge and we ended up with 63, and we also boosted our quick by a ton as well. I couldn't tell you exactly what, but that's absolutely insane. My goodness gracious. And now I'm all turned around again. Where am I? Okay, I'm going this way. We are facing off with 3 Hydra elites. That's insane because they do actually have the death tackles. So I'm gonna go ahead and focus with the girls. Hopefully will end up being fine in the end. Vice should be able to take them out pretty quickly with this Cutlass Fury, and I think he'll be able to go ahead and use not Pirate's Wrath. What is it? Oh my gosh, Rain of Swords. I don't know what it is with my brain today. It's just blanking and mixing everything up. It's one of those days. Oh, it might have not been worth it to have Gilder attack. Well, hang in there, Gilder. Oh, and he went for Ica. Perfect. The defensive aura coming in strong. Ooh, the Sonic Wave. It'd be cool if we got to see the Death Tackle. I'm really certain that Vice is going to take it out. I kind of forgot to tell you guys, but since he went up in 300 power and with all of his gear, he's now sitting at like 850 power or attack or whatever it's called, which is absolutely insane. Like, what do you mean? Like, his Rain of Swords is just murking everything. Even enemies that like you should consider tough in here, he's just like obliterating it, and it's absolutely hilarious. Oh, I think I did find the right way to go, because look at this. Okay, well, that looks like the center of the ship. I'm not quite sure why, but we have like the twilight filter on us. It's very blue in here. That looks like the bridge. Gaussian must be in there. Well, I guess we'll just have to break that door down, won't we? That will not be necessary. Oh, that's a door? I just thought it was an emblem. That's cool. I shouldn't be surprised. I think Antonio busted through something similar like that in the beginning of the game. Gaussian. Ooh, and the fog coming out. That looked cool. I did not realize there was still this many people foolish enough to resist me. And you, Vice, have caused me more trouble than anyone. Thanks. It's an air pirate's duty to cause trouble. I feel so accomplished. But there's one more thing I'd like to accomplish. I want to rid the world of you. Very amusing, but this world shall be mine. It's a pity you won't be around to see it. Now you shall feel my wrath. I kind of sort of forgot to heal up before this fight, but we shouldn't be too bad because I healed pretty recently. I kind of did let the party get wailed on trying to see if I could get a sorcerer to see the difference in damage. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Anywho's, for this fight, Galcian's honestly not that tough, and I don't feel like it's because he couldn't kick your butt. I just feel like it's because he tends to use a lot of magic that Ica is easily able to block with a Delta Shield. He does cast Attorney and Eternum a ton, but again, Delta Shield will just prevent him from doing anything to you, which does make this fight pretty easy. See, here he goes with some magic. He does have a few physical super moves, which I really hope we get to see. I hope he doesn't just like automatically just use magic every turn. I've had that happen before. I'm really hoping you get to see his super move because it's actually really cool. I really like the visuals for it, so hopefully he does it. But we are going to go ahead and chip away with him at him with Vice, and just look at that damage. We're doing so much, it's insane. Oh, and you're gonna get to see it. Yes, here it is. It's terminal. I was really worried you guys wouldn't get to see it. Sometimes there's nothing I can do in a big boss fight like this when they don't use their move. And honestly, he kind of looked like Sailor Moon, like mid-transformation there, but he just like obliterates everything. Oh, and he's going for Fina, so definitely make sure you just stay guarding with Fina. Oh my goodness, 1600 damage is a lot. I may have been a little bit overly cautious here, but of course we want to stay guarding with Fina. I don't know if this Pirate's Wrath is going to take him out. I'm pretty sure it's going to get close. It did get pretty close, 999. Oh my goodness. I think that's the max damage you can do too. So he definitely doesn't need any more Piranha Seeds. Oh, and there he goes with the Eternas. Okay, perfect. So he basically did nothing to us this turn. All right, there's nothing for us to worry about at this point. We can go ahead and do a Delta Shield and of course our very last Cutlass Fury. But yeah, it feels a little bit anticlimactic. I really don't think it's because he couldn't kick your butt. Like I said with Terminal, he did a ton of damage to Fina even while she was guarding, but I think it's just because he cast so much magic and Ika's so easily able to negate that. He ends up kind of not being cool. Oh my goodness, what was that? Did you guys see him wiggle? Oh, and we got a Valuan medallion. We'll have to check that out for sure. Oh, was that what his wiggle was? It's just him breathing there. How could this be? I will not be defeated. Your reign of terror is over. I don't think so. You may have won the battle, but I shall have my revenge. What? The bridge? Fools, when will you realize that you cannot stop me? Now I shall destroy every last one of you. Oh, he's got a little escape pod there. Rude. I thought he was too arrogant to have an escape pod. Vice, he's getting away. We have to do something. If he gets away, he'll retreat back to Solstice, and we'll never get a chance to stop him. The other pirates are tied up fighting with the Armada. Huh? Hey, what's that? It's Bella's ship. Hey, something's not right. No, you don't think... Lord Galcian! Bellaza, you survived the attack on Valua? Lord Galcian, so many innocent people died by your hand, women and children, bled to death in the streets. As an admiral in the Armada, I feel that I am responsible for their deaths as much as you are.
Goodbye, my love.
What?
Oh my goodness. Okay, bye, Bellaza. I kind of forgot this is how she went out. I'm not gonna lie. She sacrificed her own life to stop Galcian. Oh, Beliza. No!
Why?
Oh, he is big mad. Look at that. Lord Galcian, you shall be avenged. Vice, something bad is happening. No, Ramirez is going to use the Reins of Destruction again. There's nothing we can do to stop him. Ramirez, please. Elders! Oh no! What's wrong, Fina? Vice, look! Oh, it's the Great Silver Shrine, isn't it? It is. Okay. Fina, Solstice used to be our home. We created it from nothing, and now we must destroy it. For 1,000 generations, we have judged the people of this world. Everything we have created, Solstice, Zelos, the Rains, was all because these people did not measure up to our standards. But perhaps we were wrong. Fina, by believing in the people of this world, you have taught us a great deal. We sent you here to help us destroy the world, but now we are going to help you save it. There's no need to be sad. If we had not created the Reins of Destruction, the world would not be in jeopardy. Please, for the sake of the future, for the sake of this world, you must prevail. There's a lot of self-sacrifice going on here, my goodness gracious. First Beliza and now the Elders. Wow. Fina. The Elders, they finally believed in the future. They sacrificed themselves to give us a chance at saving the world. I'll make sure their sacrifice was not in vain. Boy, it looks like it's finally time to go to Solstice. Uh-huh. Oh, it's Drachma! Captain Drachma! We've defeated the Armada. Most of the ships fled once the Hydra was destroyed. It's time to go to Solstice, boy. Look over there. That's Shrine Island. Aye, a perfect fit. So, Shrine Island was a part of Solstice, huh? Maybe you'll be able to get into Solstice through there. I'll go with you. I may be old, but I can still fight better than most men. The rest of us will wait here in the ship. If you want any of us to take the place of anyone else, just come back here. Really? If you'll come with us, Captain, we'd be honored. Vice, make sure you're well prepared before you head in there. You should never rush into a fight. I know. Thanks, Gilder. Alright, everyone, get ready. We're going back to Shrine Island. And of course, we're gonna go ahead and make our way in here so that we can go ahead and grab Enrique. I'm not exactly sure where Enrique is, but I'm pretty sure he's in the main area of the ship where most of the crew members hang out. So we're gonna go ahead and make our way down there because I definitely want him back on my team. We do get the opportunity to use Drachma as well. If you really wanted to, you could. Unfortunately for us, Drachma is like super underleveled. Oh my goodness, where's Enrique? I'll find him eventually, guys. But yeah, Drachma is super unleveled. It wouldn't be a lot of fun to go ahead and bring him, unfortunately, which is just such a shame because I adore him so much. He's such a cool character. 10 out of 10 for sure. All right, so fortunately, Enrique was here on the bridge. We did go ahead and grab him. I am a little bit worried. I kind of forgot to buy items. I did see them for him in there, but I didn't really grab any of them. So he has what he has. He doesn't have anything equipped, of course. Make sure you're, double checking that as well. So the silver armor that we actually got all the way back in the Great Silver Shrine is actually an upgrade for Enrique, so definitely going to go ahead and put that on him. And then we wanted to check out this balloon medallion. Enchanted medallion worn by the officers in the Armada negates the attorney spells, which is a little bit interesting, but I feel like just using a Delta shield, if you have to worry about that, is going to be your better bet. But with that, I think I am going to go ahead and end this part here. It's such a cliffhanger. I feel like this game just like keeps going higher and higher and higher, and the stakes just getting more insane. Like, how can they keep getting more insane? The world has been like hanging in the balance for like 4 episodes now, and it just like it's always more insane. So really love that a lot. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to catch you in the next one.